Hello viewers, a warm welcome to part 8 of Oracle. In this part we will see about cursors. So as a pre-context I am saying that I am not going through deep dive into the topic. I am just giving introduction about the topic, the brief topics in it, and you can take it as a mind map if you are revising it. So in this part we will see about cursors. Cursors is nothing but it hold multiple rows and we will process them one by one. So we can simply say like to hold multiple rows and process them one by one. So it is a simple definition. Then you can say cursor is nothing but it is a pointer in the memory location which is instance. You can say a pointer in a memory location which is instance. So wherever this cursor points the data will be fetched. So this is a simply we can understand about cursor like this. So to use this cursor we have some steps. We should declare the cursor, then we can open the cursor, then we can fetch the cursor. After completing our operations we can close the cursor. So these are 4 steps. Then we have some main topics, that is cursor for loop. It is only for the cursors. When we use this cursor for loop, you don't need to declare the what you can say, you don't need to declare the cursor or open the cursor and close the cursor, mainly because you can directly fetch the content by using this cursor for loop. Then we have inline cursor. So the cursor for loop will be useful to fetch the values of cursor. Just remind about it. It will be used to fetch the values of the cursor. Then in the inline cursor we will write the cursor we will write the cursor creation in the for loop. That means we will write the select query of the cursor in the for loop. Then we have reference cursor. So we have reference cursor. That means these cursors excuse me, that means this reference cursor will be used for multiple queries. So this reference cursor can be used for multiple queries so many times. Then we have parameterized cursor parameterized cursor. Then we have implicit cursor. So these are about cursors. The mainly these steps are useful for declaring the cursor, opening the cursor, fetching the data in it and closing the cursor. So this is about cursor. Then we have another topic, that is exception handling. That means the way of handling runtime errors. So an exception is nothing but it is a runtime error. Exception handling means how you handle these runtime error, or how you handled the runtime errors. Then before proceeding we will see about the types of errors. We have compile time errors, we have runtime errors, then finally we have logical errors. Compile time errors will be solved, or can we can see the errors which will be given before running the program by the system. Before running the program, system gives us where the errors are. Then runtime errors are nothing but after running the program, the system will give us where the error is occurring. Logical errors are nothing but these errors are will not be shown by the system. We should find the logical errors, we should solve them. So we have types of exception. In this we have built-in exception, then we have user defined exception. So built-in exceptions are nothing but they are defined, they are they are set in the Oracle system. That means they are already in the system, like you can say zero divide or no data found, uh, just like these all about built-in exception. I will write some examples like zero divide, or you can say value error. So these are about built-in exceptions. Then in user defined exceptions, we can define our own exceptions, like one divide, or you can say leave exception. Just like this we can define our own exceptions. Then for handling built-in exceptions, we will write an exception block in the anonymous block in the Plsql program. But while handling user defined exceptions, we should first declare the exception with exception data type in the declare. Then we should raise the exception by using if condition. If the exception is raised, then we should handle in the exception block. So that is about this built-in exception and user defined exception. Then we have one more topic, that is raise application error. It is nothing but we will raise the error by using code. The exception is nothing but it will raise the uh, error by using name, like you can't divide with 0, you can't you should enter this input. But raise application error is nothing but we can raise the error by using code. So this is about the in this we have seen about cursors and exception handling. So it is the end of part 8. We will see more in part 9. Thank you.